Have you ever looked up in the sky and you thought to yourself, not a bird, it's not a plane, and it's not Superman, but you weren't quite sure what you were looking at? There's a lot of theories out there, especially now, about UAPs and UFOs. Tonight, we're going to talk to a man who is very familiar with the subject and has some receipts even to prove. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, welcome Les Durrant to the stage.
Hey, how are you?
Hey.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
You know what? I love your energy when you're on. So thank you for coming in to talk to us tonight. I imagine this has been a week that everybody has been focused on the subject. So before we get started, I want you to kind of refresh our viewers on what it is that you do and who you are.
Yes, thank you so much. Actually, June is coming up. So June is June 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, was my anniversary, or was the very first UFO that I caught, and here in Arkansas, actually, and about 45 miles from here. And I was doing well. I still do paranormal. I do paranormal too. I do ghost hunting out with REM pods and K2 and all that, and then but we went down to Georgia. We went to this haunted location, and I had prayed about it. I said, you know what, Heavenly Father, I want to see some stuff that people don't normally see. So what I did was, let me see if I have it down here. I've got, hold on just a sec. So I use stuff around the house that anybody can use, and I collect old cell phones. So what I do is it wasn't this one, but it's down here. I'm not going to dig it out. But this right here is just an old piece of a little antenna or something like you put on top of your TV. Well, I use this to prop up my my phones. So I put this on here like that, and then I put it into selfie mode, and I hit play or record. And,
wow.
Yeah, and then I came up with a little bit of video that I can actually show you. And then this was during COVID sort of lockdown time. This is June 2021, about 45 miles from here in Searcy, Arkansas. And I was how about if I just show it to you? Do you want to just see it?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna do this. This is something that I do anyway. So I'm going to let's just take a look here and do one of my first ones here. This is Searcy, Arkansas. C-130 followed by jets, followed by UFOs. Okay. So the thing about this is you can also go to my YouTube channel, which is Objects and Orbs, and I just finally hit 1,000. So that was kind of cool. I'm really kind of happy about that. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, and I like to walk people through what I'm doing because I use freeware and a lot of stuff like that, as you maybe know or remember. So I'm going to hit share screen, and let's do this right here. This is called UFO Seen Over Searcy. All right. Woo. And see me. I'm right there. You see it, right?
Right.
Okay, good. Okay. So this is about a 30-minute video.
And there we go.
SM player, and it's free. So if you just go to smplayer.info, you can find it. So I'm setting up my camera. This is my very first time. This very first video is my first MUFON unknown. Okay, so I've got it all set up. Let's kind of go through it here. Do like that. Yeah, all right. Okay. And kind of fast. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. Okay, so the white part up here, that is the lens flare. And so we're going to kind of go along here. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the rest of the stuff, but we're going to, I don't see my bookmarks. It's not a big deal because guess what? I've seen this so many times. So Yeah. Okay. So I'm watching this. I'm just all hanging out. And what's that? Oh, it's a plane. Oh, now that plane is actually from Little Rock Air Force Base.
Mhm.
Yes. And so we're gonna make this bigger. And then I'm gonna hit Alt and the down. We're gonna bring this over here like this. Okay. And just let me know if you can't see it. Okay, there we go. All right. So now you can see that pretty well. Okay. We're gonna see. I can move it around. We can go move back and forth. Now you still see it, right?
Right.
Okay, good. Okay, so let's just kind of bring this over here like that, and we're gonna go wide on that. There we go. Okay, bring that back here just a little bit. Okay, now there we go. Okay, so I'm sitting here watching this, and yep, right about here. Oh, there we go. Oop. Did you happen to see it? It's all right. If you didn't, not a big deal. So I'm going to come over here. This is a good thing about using the software. You can always go back and hit rewind. Okay, so now, here goes. Oh, what is that? Well, now, that's my first.
Hold on a second. What is that?
That's my first MUFON unknown. Okay. See, okay, that's one frame. Next frame, another frame, gone. Okay. Thing I like about this is I can come over here and I can go over to video and then equalizer. And then let's give it a little bit of contrast. Ooh. Too much contrast. Let's give it a little bit of gamma. Ooh, too much gamma there. Oh, I like that.
Oh, wow.
All right. So now I've been showing this for forever. And I've noticed that there's a little extra something. So watch this. You see the plane going over, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oop. Ah, look at that. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Now we're going to scoot it over. So, and you can do this too. If you want, if anybody wants a copy of this, by all means, I can walk everybody through on how to get it and what to do. All right. Because I'm almost thinking about crowdsourcing my stuff. I got, I've got so much stuff. Okay, so now let's look at that. And
Wow.
Yeah. Now to make it look even better, we're going to come over here and I'm going to go down to brow. And what you're seeing me do, you might not be able to see the actual setting, but I'm clicking on video and equalizer, and then gamma. Oh, too much. There we go. Yeah, that should be that should be good. Okay, close. All right, now we're going to zoom in a little bit. Now I do have a gamer computer, but this very video I had on an old Windows 7 Dell computer, and so pretty much anybody who has just an old computer can do what I'm doing right here. And there we go. Oh, I like that. That looks kind of good. All right. Yeah. Okay. Now. So then there, boom, 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 and boom, and that's it.
Wow.
Yeah. And you'll be able to notice other stuff. See there, if you look back over here, there's a little something up there too, on the side. Okay. So that's just the one video. That's my first one. And okay. Oop, let me while I've got that one up, I can show you some others if you want. I mean, shoot. Okay.
Sure.
I mean, because as you know, I got a little bit of everything here. All right. So
you do.
Now, so what I'm going to do now is, okay, I was going to say, let me show you the best one first. And as you can tell, I'm a little ADHD, but there's some that I haven't released yet, and I'm gonna release them on your show. So we'll do that.
Oh wow, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So here we go. And let's do. So I have a whole drive full of stuff. So if anybody wants any copies, that's fine. I don't mind doing that. All right. So this right here is my baby. This is called the gold UFO. This is the golden object.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah. And here we go. All right. And let's see a video. Let's see. Oh, the golden. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, golden object. Yep. Oh. Okay. All right. Can you see that?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Woohoo. All right. Let me hit play. And let me see here. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm not going to. So anyway, so I'm sitting outside. There we go. Can you hear it?
I can.
Wow. Oh, can you hear it?
I can. Yeah.
I think I'm not. Hopefully I didn't lose you there. Let me turn this off. Okay. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Can you? Did you move?
Oh. Oh, I can't hear. Oh no. Let me just make sure I can. You can still hear me. Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. Let me try this. Sorry. Dang. I knew this was gonna happen. Okay. Okay. Let me try this. Okay. There we go. Speakers. Okay. All right. Can you hear me now?
I can. Yes.
All right. Good. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. So, okay. So now let me just kind of tell you. I'm gonna give you the setup without having to worry about like for you to be able to hear it. So the setup is this. I was in Georgia, about 2,000 feet up in the sky, and on a mountain. Okay. So I thought that I was actually seeing a red object. So I'm like, okay. I was like, there's two objects and one is blinking. So then, oh, there we go. There we go. So then all of a sudden, I see this, and it pops up.
Yeah.
Now, here's the kicker about this. Let's go back. Okay, let me go back here just a little bit. Okay. Now I have to go wide on this. Yeah, there we go. You'll notice a little, oh, look, a little something up there at the top. Right there. Oh yeah, you can't see my mouse, but if you look up there at the top, you can see a little ring.
Right.
Yeah. So that ring pops up, and I honestly think that this is a hologram. Yeah.
Both of them with a ring.
Yeah. I think that no, not the ring. I think that the this craft or whatever this is a hologram.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you look really towards the bottom here, oh, actually you can't see it. This piece right down here moves with the object. So let me see if I can make it brighter. Video, and if you have any questions for me as far as like, hey, do this or try that. Let's see. Oh, I don't like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, let me reset there. There we go. Bring up the, yeah, you can kind of see that little white something down there.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So watch when I move it. See how it's moving with it?
Oh. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it's like moving with it. So I need somebody who's like, hey, now I've also been wanting to use GIMP, which is like the freeware of like Adobe and stuff like that. So I need somebody to say, hey, you know, I know how to bring out that. Oh yeah, and see how the light comes on. Ooh, at the bottom there. Yay. I need somebody who can bring out that you know, that white spot. Okay, so that's my golden object. Yeah, that's one of my babies right there. All right, now the next one is one of my this is what we call a Merkaba vehicle, and the Merkaba is sort of what's seen in Ezekiel's vision in the Bible.
Right.
So that's basically what this is. Okay, so we're gonna bring this back. All right, so we got this flying over here. Yep, right up there. And I'm like, okay. So, and I see these a lot, not as much here in Arkansas though.
Mhm.
I see more, which I'll have to show you. Okay, so let's bring this down here like that. Oh, okay, they're right here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, you probably saw a little bit of that, didn't you? Okay, let's move this over here just a little bit there. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. Make this a little bit bigger. So yeah, there we go. Okay. And the cool thing is you can kind of see what I'm doing. Like I said, SM player, I love it. It's amazing. All right, now I'm going to hit the greater than, and let me bring this back down a little bit. There, okay, there we go. Yeah, and then come over here to the video. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't see it. And I'm going to do the equalizer on this and bring up the gamma. There we go. Oh no, I don't like that one. Let's reset. There we go. Okay, and let's try the contrast. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Oh, okay. All right, now let's move in. Okay. And bring this over like that. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna hit the greater than and less than. So greater. Oh, hey, interesting. Wow. Okay, look at that. So now let's I'm gonna press the E to zoom in a little bit. Now, whenever you do zoom in on this, it kind of moves it to the side, so you kind of have to figure out where it's at.
Yeah.
So, but that's not a problem. But now, if you can imagine every single frame, and if you look at the bottom to see, look at my frame counts. I'm only just a few seconds in, really 50. Well, I'm 53 seconds in. I'm gonna bring this back out again. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Let me try this one more time. I'll try not to eat up your time here. Okay, so there we go, and bring that down like that, and over. There we go. Okay, I think you kind of get the point on this one. All right, one. Okay, so one frame, two frames, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, ooh. See, I even surprise myself sometimes.
One of those frames was clearly triangular.
Yeah. Wow. Like, was it that one, or like?
It was the first one of that one there.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, that one looks clearly triangular.
Okay.
But it looks triangular in a way like it as if you cut a triangle out of a Dixie cup, if that makes sense.
Yes. Okay. So here's what. So let's do this. Okay. I'm going to open GIMP.
Mm-hmm.
And have you ever used GIMP?
I don't think so. I've
Okay.
used a lot of things, and
Okay. So GIMP is actually it's a freeware image filter program. So it does all kinds of stuff. So here's what I'm going to do. Okay. So I'm going to do a screenshot. Let's do a print screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And then I'm going to come over and I'm just going to put the whole thing in here, edit, paste. And then there we go. Okay. So let me share I'm going to stop sharing right there. And then let's do this right here, share. And so also, yeah, like I said, I'm wanting to do some crowdsourcing possibly to where, if you say, hey, let me look at the video, let me see what I can do, and you grab your own shots, that's fine. Those are your own shots. It's not like it's something that, okay. So it's like, there you go. All right.
Okay.
Now you can see this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Now let's come over here to the tools, and I wish I knew more about GIMP. So let's do, here's one of my favorite, edge detect. So detect edge. Let's try that. Ooh, I like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So we got something going on there, and then it looks like something sort of in the middle of it.
Yeah. Okay. So let's say, So let's go back. We'll just reset it. Like, okay, hit cancel and go. We're gonna do edit. Yeah. Here's the fun part is that you can do. There's just so much you can do. So I'm gonna hit neon. Okay, that's interesting. But
Oh, wow.
yeah. So let's do filter, and then somebody might pop in and say, "Oh, we'll hit this or hit that." It's like, okay, that's the way I could do it. Yeah, not a problem. And then so also colors. I'm gonna do exposure. Let's do exposure, and let's do yeah. So see how much fun it can be. I mean, really,
Right.
you can have tons and tons and tons of pictures. So now let's go back and I'm going to stop sharing on this one, and then we're going to go back and look at some more of these. So share screen. All right, and window, and here we go. Share. All right. Now, so if you said, "Hey, Les, I need you to go to 000.54.154," you know, I can go there. I'm like, yep, there we go. That's I like that one too.
Wow.
Okay, and so these just kind of move around, and here's the thing about these is that they go so fast, so I can actually see them when I'm so this is all with my phone. With this phone, Samsung S22. Yeah. I go outside and I call them. I mean, you know. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna blow. We're just like ditch this one. Okay, this is cool. It's starting to get boring. Okay, so let's.
So let me ask you this, because you mentioned the Ezekiel thing.
Yes.
So have you seen the one photo flying around the internet from the files of the one object that some people are calling out as looking very much like Ezekiel's vision of the will?
No.
It's kind of star-ish looking, but it has a ring around it.
I think I did see something like that. Yes.
Several people are like, you can clearly see kind of like a trail behind it, a smoke trail.
Right.
Several people are saying, "Oh, look, that looks like Ezekiel's vision of the will." So, are you familiar with that one?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so does it fall in the same class as this?
As the Merkaba? I haven't seen anything. I've been told that what I've got is a Merkaba, but that one may be just a little bit different. And I'm kind of mixing these up because I did a podcast with the guys like, "Oh, that's all what we just saw was all Merkabas." I was like, "Okay, that's great." But the other one that you're talking about is more mechanical. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Let me drop let me drop this one instead. Remind me to show the other one, the one that I got in Clinton, Arkansas. Just say, "Hey, Clinton, Arkansas." I'm like, "Okay, yeah."
Okay.
So this is one that I'm gonna say a fan dropped me, and they're like, "Hey, can you look at this?" Okay, so she's seen this a couple of times. So now I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm going to do the E. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring this down. And also, there is an app on your phone. It's called Precise Frame by Frame, and I love it. And you can do the exact same thing that I'm doing with the SM player. Okay, now, so she sends me this, and I'm going to come down here to the video, and then I'm going to do equalizer, and then let's do the gamma again. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and also I remind people that if you've got a craft, make sure to record it landscape, not vertical. Yeah, because we watch TV on landscape. All right, so let's bring this up. Contrast right about there. Oh, all right. Now with these, it's a little bit easier to get a little bit bigger on this. So I'm gonna go. Let's go wide. There we go, and bring this down. Okay. And I was actually almost going to send this to you. I might still send this to you. And then, you know, it's like, send it out to your crew, you know, whatever you want to do. Okay. So this is frame 0003.14. All right, 0.4. Sorry. All right. There we go. Yeah. Look at that.
Is that more cube looking? Is that what I'm saying?
It's, well,
now it looks like more like the one you just showed, but there for a minute it was looking kind of cubish.
See, like, check out the colors.
Oh wow, yeah. Oh wow.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So she sent me to, and she's like, I saw another one. And I'm like, okay. So I have 2 from her. All right. And this is what people do. I love it. So now I'm going to show you the Clinton video, and then remind me to show you the one that I'm going to debut for y'all. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do the, I have like a folder where I keep all my, what I call my raw stuff. So, okay, this one right here, the amazing this, I call these organics. All right, here goes. Okay, yeah, pause it. Oh, okay, and bring this out. Okay, so we were invited to go to Clinton, Arkansas, which is about 60 miles from where we live. And this lady, she said that she was having paranormal activity at her house, but she a catch term. She's like, oh, hey, but we also see UFOs. I'm like, I'm out there. We'll be there in a minute. So, yeah. So anyway, yeah. And sure enough, one of the best ones that I've seen was actually this one. I'm going to reset there. Okay. And then let's do that. And let's go wide, make sure I'm okay, and hit play. Where's that? Oh no. Oh, there it is. Okay. So yeah. Okay. And these are still what I call organic. And when I talk about organic, I just basically mean that they look like they are alive. Okay, so let's bring this one over here and then do that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. These seem to have colors about them as well. And to see how, well, okay. Okay. And this one is actually, hold on. You know what? Just hold on just a sec. I think I'm going to show you a different one instead. And this is one that I have not released at all either. Okay. And there we go. Yeah. There we go. Yes. Okay. So I was in Utah, and this, yeah, that's it. Portal over top of my head. This craft went over my head, and this is how I knew. This is how I knew. Yep. This is how I knew that they follow me. Okay. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Right there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So a lot of these, they all have like different colors and stuff. Let's see. Let me think. Let me do another one here for you, just really quick. And okay. Man, like I said, I've got so many.
Yeah.
Man, it's okay. Let me do the one that I'm going to debut for you.
Okay.
Wait. Let me see if this one has Let me see if this one has a bookmark. It does. Okay. Yeah. All right. So see, that's kind of dark. So I'm going to reset this. This is also is in Utah too. So if, I'm going to show you a little bit. I'm going to show you a little bit of a portal. I'm sure you'd like to see a portal. Okay. So we're going to hit close and browse and bookmarks and object disappears 1129. Yep. Okay. So here we go. Let's see. Oh, right there. Okay. See that little dot?
I do.
All right. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to make it dark. Okay. So I'm going to come up to video equalizer. And let's do, I don't do brightness. I like contrast a little bit better. Okay. Right there. Yep. And gamma. Oh, too much gamma. Okay. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Now let's watch it go bye-bye. See ya.
Whoa.
Yeah. Let's bring it back out of the sky. Here goes. Okay. I rewind it back a few seconds. Let's just watch it go. All of a sudden it'll appear and do. Oh, now. Okay. Let's go back. Okay. Browse bookmarks. I'll do 1129. Ah, there we go. So here goes again. Whoop. Gone.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that almost looks three-dimensional at first, but that could be the shifting going on.
So also, let me show you another one. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. How about, would you like to see a mothership?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
I would.
Okay. All right. Just, I mean, you know, sometimes you have to ask. Okay. All right. So here we go. This right here is actually a security camera that I aimed up to the sky.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is 19 minutes. We're not going to watch the whole 19 minutes. Sorry. Bookmarks. And here's where the portal opens. And then mothership goes into cave 59. All right. So we're going to eat. Now, I do watch a lot of sky videos. I mean, just, you know, that's just part of what the thing is. Oh, look at that. I didn't really see that little thing down there. Look at that. Interesting.
Oh,
I
wow.
see,
Yeah.
I see stuff that I, you know, like, oh, I never did see that before. Okay, so let's go up here. Because I remember where it's at. So let's go wide. And then I noticed a little something up in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that should be right. Let me forward this up. Okay, and it's right up here towards the top. When I see it, I'll be like, oh, okay, that's it. Mothership. Oh, that's why. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on now. Let's see. Wait. Let me, it's because it's like right on the edge at the top. Okay. Browse. I'll try this one more time. Mothership goes in. Oh, portal opening. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Right there. Okay. Right about here. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, that's nothing. That's kind of like an that's the after effect. Okay, so let's zoom in here. Okay. All right. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So this is one frame. Boom. 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 And boom. There it is. Right up there at the top. There it is. Right up there at the top. So
Oh, wow.
video equalizer, and let's do the gamma. Oh, go back up just a hair. Too much. Let's see. Let me see if I can do it this way. Oh, yeah, I can do it that way. Okay. 1876 and 15. Come on. Right. Yeah, right about there. There we go. So it's right up in here. So let's close and then watch it come. Oh, there we go. Do you see that?
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is crazy huge.
Yeah. And watch it go into the portal. Yeah, boom. See the port. Now watch the portal open up. See how there's a little square down there now?
Right.
Look at that. You can see it. I'm just moving the thing. I'm just going back and forth on my like la da 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 da, you know. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's just very quick. Yeah.
That is so crazy.
That is technically one of my favorite ones because it's like, oh my gosh, right? And
Right.
you can even see like the vents or whatever those things are at the top. You just right.
Now, I do want to point out. So I know some people are going to be like, "Why are they always near the sun?" Blah blah blah. So think about it, guys. If you were going to hide in plain sight, where would you hide in plain sight at?
Right.
Because how many people are going to be stupid enough to be staring at the sun with no protection on their eyes?
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Yes. That's why.
And let's I'm going to drop another nugget for you guys too, because some of you are going to be like, okay, what? So let me ask you this. When you talk about portals and so forth, like so I've had Trey Hudson. I actually had Trey on last week. He and Katie Page are both experiencers of the cube thing. With Trey and his crew, as if you know their story, they actually had 4 of them actually walked into a portal.
Wow. Okay.
It did not end well, but they did walk into a portal at the Meadows. Now they keep talking about the portals showing up as black cubes.
Okay.
Now there's also stories of flying black cubes that people have actually recorded and so forth. So the black cube thing is an obvious thing, but I bring that up because since we're on the subject of portals, it's very interesting. Now, what I find about this what we're looking at here, like these are not documented very often that I've been able to find anyway.
Right.
Not with the clarity that this is, and going into a portal like that, I just you don't get documentation of like that. So this is one of the reasons why I brought you on, because you have this uncanny ability to be able to find things because you look in the places that's obvious to look for them.
Right. And I've been doing it for a while. I mean,
right.
Yeah.
They're not going to land in your yard all the time. They're not going to be flying in the horizon with a big neon sign saying, "Hey, I'm a UAP."
Right.
They're going to be in plain sight, but hidden very well.
Yes, and you're going to love this one. This is one that I'm going to debut for your fans and for your viewers. Okay, so this is a video. I have so many videos. I have so many that I just don't have time. And so there's times where I just will go in there. Now, all my stuff, if you look at the top, it says on the top left, 2024, August 10th, tells you the time, and all that tells you 60 frames per second, all of that. Okay, now, so let's make this, let me go back and reset this here. Let's see, browse, bookmarks, and portal. Okay, now I'm going to make this, let me just zoom in here. Scooch this over a little bit. And when you're looking at blue all day, if you see something that, see? If you see little something pop out, then it makes it start to be a little bit easier to do. So, yeah.
Right.
Okay. Now, all right. So I'm going to hit close. And let's just go for a little ride. Whee! Alrighty. See ya.
Whoa.
Yep. Hold on now. Okay. The best is yet to come. Okay, let's bring this back here. Okay, now let's bring it. Let's just go wide on a little bit. Now I'm gonna go back. If you look at the bottom, it's like 7.0 whatever. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you're framing 60 frames a second, that means 60 pictures that we're gonna be looking at. So like when I'm holding it down, okay, let me go back and let me just double check and reset this. That's why I love SM Player, because you can set bookmarks. Okay, and if you want a copy of my bookmarks, by all means, that's what I do. Okay, and there we go. Yeah, and you can kind of see the little dot,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gone. He's just gone. Okay, now, here's the fun part about this one. There's a little bit of an anomaly that happens afterwards. So watch this. La la la. Oh, do you see that? Look at this at the top. Hold on just a sec. Okay, and we're gonna go over here and do that, and bring this down. Okay, a little tear in the continuum. Let's go back here like that. Oh, okay, so we're gonna watch him go in like that. Ding, and then a little something happens here at the top, and it's going to be happening just right about now-ish. Let's see. Come on. There we go. Right there. Oh, hold on a sec. Maybe let's see if you can see it. There we go. So it's gonna be right up in here. So go back over there like that, and if I have to, I'll fix the color. Okay, there's that, and then okay, here it comes. It's not, yeah, maybe right about now. Okay, come on. Oh, right there. Yeah, let's go back there. Yeah, I can see it now. Right there. Okay, it's kind of hard to tell, but let me do the color and equalizer and gamma. Oh, okay, let's try the contrast. There we go. Oh, that's a lot better. Okay, that's a whole lot better. Okay, close. Now you can kind of see where it's at, right?
Right.
Okay, so let's go back. Okay, now do the same thing that I did before. There we go. Do you see that? Oh,
yeah. Dude.
Yeah. And MUFON thinks that I'm a serial submitter. They're like, oh, you have too many that you're submitting. You must be fake. Uh-huh. Sure. And I had a field investigator tell me, because I've got friends in MUFON too. I've got good friends too. Oh yeah.
Wow. Okay, now there, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like there's stuff going on there that if you don't pay attention to it, you're not going to get what's happening there. I know what's happening there. So that's not something that you just like, open your door and look up and see every day. Okay.
Right.
So that's phenomenal. So yeah, you know what? I'm probably going to be because I still have like the link to, actually I have some of your stuff downloaded on my external drive. Yeah. But I'm probably going to want, well, there's no probably to it. I'm going to want some copies of some of these things, because this is very interesting to study.
Yes, thank you. I will actually give you a copy. You and your viewers, keys to my vault. I don't care. I'm very ADHD, so I've got 2 vaults. I've got Google Drive, 2 Google Drives, objects and orbs. They're not, if I knew somebody who, there's only one person I kind of trust right now with my stuff, but anybody who actually wants the key, who can organize stuff for me, that's great. It's not like you can do anything with it anyway. And I know my stuff. I've already got, I don't mind. I want somebody to just dig in. So like here's one from Cersei around the same time period. Around the same time period that I did my first video. this one, oh, let's see. Yeah. So, oh, that was me sitting there. Now I see now. Oh, the other cool thing about SM Player is it remembers your settings, your EQ settings. So this is me going out of my house, and then so pretty much the same thing. I'm looking down at the video, and let's see what's on this one. Oh, I think this one actually has a really nice triangle. Two objects. Oh, let's see. Two objects or minion. Oh, minion objects. Yes, I used to call them minions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Oh, right up there. Oops. Okay, he's kind of small. Yeah. So whatever you want, man. Just say, hey, yeah, can you send me this? And yeah, of course, I'll do that. I've got now, and if you want to talk about orbs, hey, let's talk about orbs. I can do orbs too, objects and orbs. That's what I do.
Whoa. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do all that stuff, but no, but I was actually awarded another MUFON unknown here in Arkansas, and so I was really happy about that. And let me see if I've got this one, and yeah, I got a little bit of everything here. Yeah, let me find this one here. So, but yes, if anybody wants to get a hold of me, you can just objectsandorbs@gmail.com. That's my email address. And anybody who wants to friend me on Facebook, by all means. I know the difference between the Nigerian scammers and people and the people who reach out to me too, because a lot of people reach out, hey Les, I saw you and blah blah blah, and I saw this on you. Or the Nigerian scammers will just be like, hi. I'm like, no, you don't just hi me. But I know how to speak to them in their language, and I've made some good friends. They're actually, yeah. So okay, here we go. Official and Little Rock. And the orange morphing object. Is that it? Yes. Oh yes. Okay. Oh yes. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm gonna drop this in. Now, this right here is directly off my YouTube channel, basically, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. Okay. All right. So I was standing October 26th. I was standing near the corner of Chandler and West 37th. This is kind of where I live. Mm-hmm. All right. And so this is the MUFON letter that I'm right here. So I put this out there, and at 9:30 p.m. I recorded a craft that looked orange and did not blink like an airplane. Okay. Here's the I use compasses, and this is where it was at. So basically, this is the intersection of I-40 and I-35 that goes from I-40 goes across the United States here in Little Rock, and then 35 goes down to Dallas and Texarkana. All right. So this is a house sort of across the street from where I live, and then that way it's very well documented. So this is the house. Okay. This is what it looked like at night. Okay. All right. Now, what you're seeing right here is basically just me doing the same thing I've been doing with all the other videos. So I'm going to zoom in, and then we're going to bring this down. Okay. Oops. I got it. Yeah, right over here. Alt and oops. E. There we go. And then Alt. There we go. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. There we go. And you can see that there's a little bit of a spin on it, right?
Right.
When you're viewing it, like, oh, okay, there is a little bit of a spin. But notice how this is different than the Merkaba vehicle, where this has a lot of color to it. Okay. So let's look at the unedited version. So here's the original. Here's just the original version right here. There we go. Okay. This is just how I saw it. Okay. Sort of the same thing. We're gonna hit the space bar, and I tell you what, you tell me when to hit the space bar. Go ahead. Tell me when to hit the space bar. Okay. Fantastic. Oh, good spot. Nice. Okay. So then we're gonna go up here. Now, what I like to do is I will hit video, and then I'm gonna go down to equalizer. And once again, I use smplayer.info. Don't use any other thing, anything else. This is free. I've been using it ever since I started doing this. Okay, gamma. Oh, no, too much gamma. Got to go back the other way. All right. Oh, look at that. It actually looks a little bit better. Oh, look at that. Okay. Whoa, I say we roll this into GIMP. Ooh, okay. So let's see. Let me bring this back over here like that. And there we go. Oh, okay. Close. Yeah, let's bring this into GIMP. So, okay. And you can still see it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, so I'm gonna hit do print screen over here, and then come over here, make that do that, and then let me stop sharing right there, and then I'm gonna come over and start sharing with GIMP.
Okay.
And GIMP is freeware, so if you know how to use it, and by all means, please let me know. Be like, hey, I did this, and I was like, all right, that looks great. So here goes ship. Now this is still the same one from last time. So I'm gonna go edit and paste. Yeah. Oh no. Wait. Where did I put? Oh no. Okay. Well, not a big deal, because here's a good thing. If you forget, not a big deal. We're gonna come over here and we're gonna do a print screen again. Okay. And then now what I'm gonna do this time is I'm gonna just do edit paste into another program, and I'm just gonna cut it and make it easier. So edit crop selection. Okay, and do edit copy. And then here we go. Let's put this back over into GIMP. Yeah, edit paste. And then let me know if you can see this right about, hey, oh, wait. Can you see that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, so now because I like to get to the best stuff, let's go to filters, and then let's do the edge detect again, and let's do neon. Bam! Wow, I like that.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Okay, sure. Let's see, intensity. Ooh, all right.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, man. Oh, look at those. What's up with those squares?
Right. That's what see, squares and cubes. I'm telling you, that automatically triggers my attention.
Yeah. See, that's one thing that I've learned. If you start embossing life,
Mm-hmm.
you'll start noticing a lot of extra stuff that's out there. Okay. So now we're just gonna hit reset. Boom. Okay. And then we're gonna hit cancel and then edit. No, this is where we were. So let's just pick a different one. Let's do filters and let's do enhance high pass. We're just gonna pick one. Oh no, yuck. Well, I don't know. I mean, who knows? Maybe you could see something in there. I don't know. So yeah, so this is what I do, man. Just I don't know. I just but I have the time to do it. I just sit around this one. I'm going to be getting my Social Security next month, and I'm just semi-retired and just do fun stuff. Yeah, and then this and really, when you start adding in the paranormal stuff that I do too, I could do a whole show on paranormal.
Right. Yeah. I know you're kind of, because let me ask you this. Do you feel like all of this is connected?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Now there is a what I like a fine line between paranormal, extraterrestrial, and what I call paraterrestrial. To where it is stuff that you might not necessarily know what it is at all. It's not a UFO. Let me look one up here for TER. There we go. Okay, and let me see if I've got some video. Oh, I've got all kinds of video here. Okay, let's do this. Let's see. Oh, skyfish. Oh, I like skyfish. Sky angel. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's see. Let's try this. Birds, bugs. Let's see. VIR birds, bugs. There it is, or something else. Okay. SM player just once. Oh, well, let me see. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is it. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah. All right. Let me stop sharing with that one and start sharing with this one. When you see these, you'd be like, yeah, that kind of describes it. Okay, here we go. Okay, once again with the security camera. And now with the security camera, the way that I have this recorded, the way that this is you go in with an app on another phone and just hit record and remember to hit stop. So now this right here is only like, now this right here is a minute because this is sort of an edited version, but watch what happens.
Oh,
La, la, la.
you're kidding me. Come on.
No.
Wow. Oh, geez.
And no, that is not spider web. Because guess what? Look at that. Oh yeah, these are things you just have no idea.
See, that's why when people start going, oh, that's this or that or another, I'm like, have you examined it enough to make sure?
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Whoa, that is insane.
Yeah. Oh, and look, it spit something out. And I have another one that spit some stuff out too. Oh yeah, there we go. They're like, oh, well, that's a bug. Well, the thing is where's all the other bugs? And
Right.
why is it square like that? And why is there another one?
Right, right.
And then, of course, we could always do the GIMP thing. See, here's some more. There we go.
Bugs don't fly in formation like that in a line. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the playback.
Yeah, that's not a bug. It's not a spider web.
No.
For one thing, so for those of you that think it's a spider web, so go back and get a copy of that clip, go back and do it frame by frame. And like spider webs, traditionally, if you look at them, because of their fiber, their silk, like if they're just blowing in the wind, they're going to fluctuate. Those lights there would be fluctuating like they were flowing in the wind.
Yes, they will. Yeah, they will kind of shake together like this. It will kind of be like that. Yeah.
And they won't be even either. They'll be like, I mean, it's a string. So string moves, a silk string is going to move in all kinds of directions. These seem to stay pretty lined up.
Yes.
And that's the thing. It was like, that's why I'm saying people keep throwing this term out, critical thinking. When you're looking at this stuff, you have to think about it and get past drop all of your assumptions.
Right.
And immediately start looking at patterns, look at the pattern of how it's flowing, whether it's moving in a way that the object that you thought it was normally moves, put them side by side and look at two different videos.
Yes.
One that's definitely a spider web, one that's not, or that may not be.
Yep, that's exactly right. That's the best way to do it is to put them side by side. And this is a different one. Oh, I forgot I made a couple of them. All right.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Here we go. So this one's called paraterrestrial. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot about this one. Yeah. What's this one? They just stop. Yep. Bam. And then they just disappear. Now I used to live in the mountains. So this was up in the hills of Georgia. Up in the pine trees and everything.
In North Georgia?
Yes.
Oh, you're liable to find anything and everything there.
Yeah.
North Georgia is, look, I've lived in those areas. I've lived in a lot of places in Zone 1.
Yeah.
And I can tell you now, North Georgia is basically just Disneyland. It's like the Disneyland of weirdness. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen there.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. And you know, and if you want to talk about Bigfoot, hey, we can talk about Bigfoot. But you know, I don't have that much Bigfoot stuff. But I definitely smelled Bigfoot, and we've called Bigfoot too, and my wife did get tree knocks back. Yes. Yes.
Right. And that's the thing. It's like, you know, I get it. We're human beings.
Yeah.
And we will predetermine everything we'll prejudge it before we get an opportunity to analyze it.
That's right. That's exactly right. Okay. Now, let's take a look at this one. Now, my mom just recently moved from there. She lived there for about 30 years. Mm-hmm. In the back of her yard, she had this tree, and I discovered this back here, and I was like, okay, see, there's this tree. Now, how can it fall between 3 other trees like this? Well, let's take a look. Okay, so we're going to zoom in, and then right. Oh, now look at that. Interesting. Okay. Now, as you know, from being in Georgia, who's going to just drop this tree in the middle of a forest, right? So here goes. Okay.
And how is Wing going to pick it up and put it in there?
And where's the stump? So look at that. How can it fall between 3 other sets of trees?
Right. See, that's what I'm saying. I keep getting people on my feed on Facebook that are saying, well, they, you know, like they're very, I get it. Be skeptical. It's good to be skeptical. But if it defies nature, because this, I guarantee you, if this tree fell like this, it would not be in a straight line.
Right.
First of all, because nature don't do anything perfect during storms and so forth like that. I have never seen a tree fall into not like that. So you have to use deductive reasoning. You have to use critical thinking. You can't be on one side of the spectrum or the other and be extreme about everything all the time and say, well, none of this is all crap, or, oh my God, everything is Bigfoot. No, those are extremes. You've got to be in the middle road with this stuff and be able to analyze and use critical thinking and use your brain. Think about what you know. Life is a great experience. If you do not have a information in your catalog that says, hey, I've seen storms do this before. No, you haven't. Not that.
Right.
Okay. And that's the thing of it. You have to use, part of it is you have to use the deductive reasoning of your catalog of personal knowledge.
Right.
What have you seen with your eyes that registers in your brain that you can compare this to and say what it is or what it is not? So that's what, I get it. We got AI, we got this, we got that, whatever. Okay, I get that. And those are all logical assumptions to make. But again, you've got to step outside the assumptions, and you got to think along the lines of, I need to prove or disprove this. I need one way or the other.
Right.
I need to find the answer for the argument that it is or is not.
Right. And that's what I do. Yeah.
Yeah. We've been doing this for 2,000 years with Jesus. Is he or is he not? Is he everything he claimed to be? Is he not? You know, there's people are like, well, yes, there is documentation. You know, yes, there is proof. People documented things outside the Bible where they wrote in their journals. There's all kinds of stuff. So let me tell you this.
Yes.
I used to be one of those people that believed every single thing people told me. Everything. People could have told me the sky had turned fuchsia, and I would have been like, "Oh, that's cool. Let me go see it." But the thing of, and I would have still believed that maybe I missed it. Maybe it was fuchsia for a minute.
I am gonna share something here with you, since you did bring Jesus up, and I am a Christian, and so do you know? Well, let me go ahead and remember how I had told you. Oh, now I shared this here with you. Remember how I told you about? Oh shoot, let's see. What was I gonna? About things about being enlightened. All right, so go ahead and share this if you can see it. Okay, so do you know what this is? Well, of course it says at the top, but it's okay.
I should know what it is.
Okay, this is actually a sine wave.
Okay.
Okay, so a sine wave is actually like a wave in the ocean. It's also a tone. Beep. That's a sine wave. Okay. I would get more technical, but there's really no need. I mean, I also am a sound engineer, so I can. What you're seeing here is audio. Okay, right up here. This is the top. Or let me scooch this over here just a little bit. Let's see if you. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna have to describe it to you. Do you see where the 866 is at the top on the left?
Yes.
Okay, the top hill. So you have a hill on the left and a bottom valley, right? Okay, now, but here's the other thing. You also have a middle. Oop, let me go back.
These craft.
Oh, you can hear me. Oh,
that just blinked at me.
Okay, let me go back here. Okay, so let me bring this up because this is part of my discussion. Okay, let me share this here for you one more time. Here we go. Okay, so how does this compare to life? Okay, so let me zoom in here. Plus. Let me plus. Have you ever heard somebody say that they're grounded? Do you ever know of anybody who's grounded?
Yeah.
Do you know what this is? This also is electricity. So positive, negative, and in the middle is ground, right? Okay. So when people walk into my yard, I tell them, say, look, you can't come into my yard until you touch my grounding rod. I need for you to be grounded. I don't want any yelling and screaming. See that 30, 60, 90? You ever been in a house where there's a lot of yelling and screaming?
Yeah.
30, 60, 90, right? You ever been in a house that's really depressed?
Yep.
210, 240, 270. Here's what you do. You know how you get a bunch of the people out of depression? Throw them in a room with a bunch of ADHD people like me. Right? Okay. Add a little bit of salt to the sugar, right? Then what we do, then that'll cut this down. That'll cut this down a lot, right? So, did God make everything good?
He made everything.
Is life perfect?
No.
Okay, that right? Okay, is life all bad?
No.
No. Does that describe what we're looking at?
It does. It does.
Okay. Now, remember I was showing you portals, right? Okay. Do you know how ET gets through the portals? That 180.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It travels through the infinity, and it's hidden in the number 8. You know that the number 8 is infinity. Remember we were talking about numerology. Do you ever see 1111?
Yes.
Oh, you know what that is? Angel numbers.
Right.
Yeah. And you will, and I'm not going to curse you in seeing them, but I will bless you into seeing them, and you will continue to see them. Now, if you happen to see all 4s, that's even better, because that is an even higher number.
You're going to flip when I say this. So, when I was a kid, we had something called the Iranian hostage crisis.
Yep. I remember.
It ended on the 444th day.
Wow.
And so that number kind of stuck with me. The very first car I got was a 1964 Dodge Dart. What do you think the last 4 numbers of my license plate was?
All 4s.
All 4s.
Nice.
That number followed me all through childhood.
Do you have your phone with you?
I do.
Okay, can you look up just really quick, couple, just a couple sentences, the meaning of all fours, of 444?
Divine protection, encouragement, strong reminder that you are on the right path.
Hey.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, it literally, and the funny thing of it is so, and I've shared some of this, but I don't share a lot of stuff on my podcast.
You're fine.
My lives very often, but I will say this. The whole time I was a kid, I would have total strangers, some of them very well dressed, come up to me and go, "Well, hey, old man." And I'm
Whoa.
thinking to myself, I am, one day I remember thinking clearly, I am 8 years old. Who is an old man?
Right. Yes. Okay. Have you ever heard of a life path?
Yes.
Okay. Have you done your life path?
I have not.
Okay, good. I'll do it for you right now, if that's okay. All right.
Sure.
So I'm going to stop sharing because we're going to do this together.
Okay.
All right. So let me. I'm going to share my screen,
Mhm.
and anybody can do this. This is it's magical, but it's not like weird or anything like that. It's true. Okay. So let's do entire screen. Okay. You're going to see me and boom. Okay. Do you see this month, day, year?
Yes.
Okay. Do you mind now I'm going to tell you your life path and then I'm going to tell you mine. Do you mind giving out your birthday?
So February the 24th,
okay,
1965.
Oh, wow. Okay. I was born in 64. Interesting. Okay, 1965. Okay, blah, blah. Next, let's see if this is you. All right, and I'm a radio guy. So your birth month is 2. Your birthday is 24. So it's based on a 9-digit thing. So 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay, your birth year is 1965, which equals 21. So 2 plus 1 equals 3. Your life path number is 2 plus 6 plus 3, 11 and 2. So your life path number is a vibration of duality and division. Oh, division. Like you tend to believe, but maybe not. Of truth and learning. Those with life path number 2 tend to be sensitive, intuitive, reserved, and a little on the shy side. You are likely more drawn to quiet and relaxing atmospheres and try to avoid conflict in any situation because Absolutely. Of your perceptive and tactual nature. You are good at finding a balance. Nice. Peaceful resolution to conflicts. Be wary of being overly sensitive and touchy to the world and the people around you. Double-digit higher vibration from which your life path number 2 is derived from is referred to as a master number. Those with master number 11 tend to be even more sensitive to the people and the world around them and are often seen as having highly intuitive, even psychic abilities. Master numbers are discussed in much greater. Okay, excellent. Does this sound like you?
I've got a couple of mods that would probably be, if they were in here right now, they got some other stuff going on tonight, but if they were in here right now, they would be like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Because they know me that well.
So all you got to do is just go to life path calculator or life path number calculator. So let's look at mine and you tell me if you think this is me just from talking to me. So April 6, 1964. I'm a music guy. I will tell you that the Beatles had the top 5 songs the week I was born in 1964. Okay, Here we go. 4, 6, 1964. Okay, that would be 20 equals 2. Okay, your life path number, April 6, 2, 12, 3. Your life path number is a vibration of independence, one of creative self-expression and communication. Those with life path number 3 tend to be charismatic, charming, and witty. You are more expressive, upbeat, and creative, and as such are more likely to be drawn to pursuits that will act as an outlet for your artistic talents. Be wary of losing concentration. I'm ADHD and not committing to your projects. I'm very ADHD, as well as becoming disorganized. Uh-oh, what was I picking up before we went on the air? Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
now,
I gotta tell you, I mean, you are just who you are. You never like every time I see you, you're the same you. You don't. So I have to say, from everything that I've seen, that is like literally a snapshot of you.
right? Thank you.
I mean, the good and the bad is like,
Yeah,
even up to the, I mean, and you are unapologetically just, I mean, it's okay that you are, you fit into, especially, I like the fact that it actually does mention one of the things that because of the ADHD, most people with ADHD, unless they have their compulsive as well, they tend to not always be super organized, or they get distracted very easily, and that's one of the reasons why. But the highly artistic can be very, I mean, if you know people who are super good with and very creative, they literally like, I have one friend that his mom goes, "Do you have any life skills? You cannot keep up with anything. You can't do anything." Right? Right?
Yep. Oh, I got that for free, by the way, on a free website.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, we have some apps around here that where people give away stuff for free. Oh yeah, I got that. It works great. Yeah. So, oh no, I turned on the light because I was going to show you this. See, that's my hidden pile. But the good thing about ADHD people is it's like Christmas, because you're like, hey, I forgot about these.
Right.
Nice. I got a whole bunch of new CDs I can play with. That.
Right. Exactly. And that's the thing. It was like, this is one of the reasons why I have learned over there. I have a lot of people in my family that's either on the spectrum, they have ADHD. There's a lot of things going on there. My eldest brother was a savant and schizophrenic. I'm probably something, but we haven't figured it out yet. But the thing of it is it taught me over time to be mindful and to learn from the experience, not to, some people get stressed out. Some people with anxiety can't deal with it because it can be chaotic. Some of them,
yes.
Some of the things, like my brother, you want to talk about chaos? Derry was a hot mess of chaos. His own daughter would look at me and go, "My dad is going to make me crazy." And, and she even told people, she's like, "I was my dad's parent for most of my life growing up. He was a good dad." She'll tell you that too. But she had to parent him a lot because he was so out there. So I get it. But the thing of it is I also know that there's a large amount of people that will avoid because they don't understand it. They don't have patience. They don't know that it is a life lesson to learn.
Oh my gosh. Ask my wife.
Yeah, exactly.
Now she'd be like, "Honey, can you go into the kitchen and get me a Coke and I'll bring her out a glass of water?"
Right. But the thing of it is a life lesson, and it is one that, if you embrace learning, is very worth knowing. Thank you for sharing everything tonight, because you never disappoint. Like the night that you and Tom and I were on together, I told Tom afterwards, I said, I don't know if I'm shocked, enamored. I don't know I'm not sure what I'm feeling right now, but it was good. And I told him later, I said, "You realize that this man has a wealth of media that is not only rare, but should be very desired to be studied."
Right. Thank you. That's why I want to put out. Hey, if you know people like, "Hey, well, I know somebody down the street who could use this." Well, great. Yeah. All I ask is a little bit of attribution. And hey, like I said, I can walk out here tonight. I can walk out this door right over here and catch stuff. I mean, I know what's mine. It doesn't matter. But what I really need is people who are good with GIMP and say, "Look, here's what I can do to make that look even better." go for it, because whenever you do GIMP, it saves all your steps. It saves everything. I can send you the file. You open it up, you get the exact same thing. And you don't have to. It's not Adobe, none of that junk. It's free. You just download it and you do it. It's basically simple. So yeah. But well, thank you for the kind compliments. And yeah, that's the way I like to do stuff. Be very, very transparent, and just as you can tell, it's just very simple to do. And when you do, ET appreciates that too. I can walk out here. I can walk out this door right here. Let me. I'll show you I'll share it. There's my door. I walk right out, and I can walk into my yard, and I can say, "Hey, can you fly by ARC tourists for me today?" And they do. And you know.
Right.
Yeah.
And we haven't even gotten into the whole thoughts and so forth on, what they are, where they're not, and all that. I really want to do this though. I want to plan on you coming back.
Okay.
Because here's the thing, and I ask a lot of people to do that, and I understand that seems like a broken record, but there's a reason. Because for one thing, I believe that if I get a strong resource and I want to continue the conversation,
sure,
and do it publicly, then yeah, I definitely I want to do that, because if they're willing. Because the thing is
of course, yeah,
I will say this: I'm not going to be not transparent. I have had some one and dones on my show, and I accept that. And if you watch my show, you'll know who I'm talking about, because you won't see them more than once. But I do have, and it's not that they're all bad.
right.
But the thing of it is, I finished the conversation at that point. If I feel like I have not finished the conversation, if I feel like there's value in going forward, regardless of what everybody else might think,
right?
It is my process and my way of documenting and holding things that I feel like need to be shared.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's kind of the process of what you do about sharing what you find.
Yeah. And
with people.
now I do have something that I will leave you with here. I'm going to, since we were just talking about this, we were talking about contacting crafts, and I had a friend of mine. I said, well, how can you contact them? Basically, you just go out there and you just ask them to fly by. That's all you got to do. You don't have to have any of that CE5 making money crap or play any. If you want to do some meditation, that's cool. It's whatever you want, whatever works for you. Okay. This is called request and dedication, since I'm a radio guy. Now let me, yep, there you go. So here we go. Basically, I don't know if you can be able to hear this, but so I'm bringing this out here. There we go. And then, yep. So basically I just said, hey, can you fly by for me? And like I was saying, and then I said, I know that you're here. And I was like, okay, just ask. And then here we go.
You're out there.
Oh, can you hear that? Oh, you can.
And we'd like to just be able to see you.
There's no editing.
See you just about every night. Can you show yourselves to us?
And
I'd like to show the world that you're here.
Right there.
There's
wow.
Look at that. Right there, just like that.
Wow.
Wow. Here's another one.
Hello.
My wife sees them too now.
Wow. Wow. Wow, it's beautiful.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
There's another one.
This one out to Deanna.
I used to dedicate them to people. Like, here's one for Diana.
Like that. There you go.
Here's one for Steve.
Oh, wow.
Here's one for MUFON who doesn't believe in what I do.
So it's kind of leave Vega in the middle there.
Yeah, there's Vega.
That way we know it's not moving. So anything that is moving will look different.
Like that.
Like that.
Right.
Just like that.
That's my new catchword. Just like that.
Thank you.
And just be very thankful that they come out. Don't be afraid of them. You know,
Right.
they're not scary, but I know they're not going to be what you want them to be, and they're not all human. But just just be respectful, just like, and same thing with paranormal. If you go in and you're respectful, then you get good evidence back.
Right.
Mhm.
And that, a little ethics along the way always helps things.
Yes.
Be mindful in spirit and
Yes.
kind to everything, even a piece of trash on the street. Just practice mindfulness and thankfulness to it too,
Right.
because the more, and it sounds crazy, but the more you practice it on a daily basis, it becomes habit. Do it for a month, it'll become habit. That's why I'm saying after COVID, we forgot how to be kind to each other and how to be mindful.
Right.
And
that brings you back to your life path, because that is you. That's why I asked about numerology. People are like, oh yeah, right. No, it's real. It's a real thing. There's something about it. We remember how we were talking about God, right? Okay. So I'm not, without bringing up the graphic again. So we have that hill. We have the hill and the valley. Hills and valleys. So we got this right here, right? Okay. What about that space on the side? That's where God lives. He is the air in between the waves.
Right.
The glue that keeps everything together. Right.
That is so true.
Right. And
that
then
is so true.
Let me see if I thought I had it over here. I had a crystal too. Lately I've been getting into crystals. But yeah. So crystals and vibrating, but that's a whole nother thing.
Gee, I wouldn't know anything.
Oh, hey!
I have a room. This room is filled with them. They're all over the place. They're all over my house.
Yes, in fact, I have so many. I give them out to people, and because I got them. Well, like especially up in North Carolina. Well, I live 5 miles from North Carolina, and so I got a bag of crystals.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and my better affordable, the years that I could actually afford it, much more. Like off to my left over here, there's like 2 bookshelves full of some of the most amazing pieces I could find at the time. And I tell people all the time, honestly, on the podcast I was just on a little while ago, I talk about crystals. Here's the thing. Scientifically, there have been things proven about crystals. So scientifically, we know that there are some things that are truth about crystals that could lead to the understanding from people who choose to try to work with them. If you explore, you may find out that, ultimately, the crystal is just a tool. It's just a stone. It's neither good nor bad. How you intend to operate with something can make it good or bad. You got to understand, God created creation, so the crystal comes from God.
That's right.
I'm
sorry to interrupt. Did you know this crystal right now is vibrating at 32 megahertz?
Yes.
And I'm a radio guy. So I have an RTL SDR radio, SD, so I can't actually see it vibrating, but if I had the correct equipment, I would definitely try to want to watch it. Yes. And also it can store data.
It can.
I hate
the storage
data center bullshit that's out there. Fuck that. Oh, pardon my language. Right. Yeah. If you're a Gen Xer like us, if you're a Gen Xer, you know better.
Right. But here's the thing. In I believe they're even used in communication, correct? Aren't crystals used?
Of course.
Yeah. Of course. So, and that was one of the things that I brought up in the podcast I was doing with another podcaster tonight. we recorded episode for his show. Ashes, as a matter of fact, the Boom Boom Room, which I love that name. There's an episode coming up, and if he keeps that part in there, which it's fine, however he wants to do his platform, but I talk about the everyday use of crystals in our lives with technology and so forth. So it's not, I mean,
I know people are laughing at me. They're like, you don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, people want to come at me sideways and say that's new age. Right. I'm like, really? Because have you read the description of heaven in the Bible? What about the breastplate? Have you read any of that? Somewhere along the line, those things were used in the Bible as descriptions of. So either the folks that wrote the Bible are very misleading, or there's something about it. So, you choose in your own space what you believe about that. But I do want to kind of get us geared down because we're about an hour and a half in.
You're fine.
But I do want to have you back on because there's some things that I want us to go over, and I may just do a playlist before it's over with of our stuff. Is that? Yeah. You use the pendulum too. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you make it move? You think about where it goes, and then I'm not going to say anything. You tell me where you want it to go, okay? But don't. Okay. Don't say where it's going, but I want you to think about it, okay? So let me introduce it. This is just basically an everyday plumb bob. This is what they used to measure the Marianas Trench with originally. Okay, so as you can tell, it's just sitting there, right? I want you to think if you want to go in front of me or like back and forth, if you want to go into a circle or side to side, you think about it and then tell me if it went where you wanted it to go.
Oh, wow.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway.
See, that's the thing. It's like too many people use whatever stance they've always had because somewhere along the line, and they never change. And let me tell you, I learned at a very early age. I watched a 100-something-year-old lady on television. Her birthday was that day. They were celebrating in a nursing home. The reporter asked her a question that should not have been asked because she unlocked the answer to longevity that I've never heard anybody else say. They said, "How have you managed to stay around so long?" She said, "Because I'm flexible." And I heard that as a child. Okay? And it stuck with me all those years. So what I'm going to say about this, and I think this is a really good last minute opportunity for the night, actually, is to say this, is that if you are not flexible, you are slowly destroying a lot of opportunity. You are potentially slowing down your ability to develop properly. Especially for y'all young folks that want to be so stubborn about things. If you are not flexible, you are degrading your opportunity to longevity.
Right.
So guys, we need to be willing to accept that there may be answers that we need to embrace that we don't necessarily want to believe that are true.
Yep.
And we need to do, like I was saying earlier, critical thinking. Do your research, keep an open mind because, like it or not, none of us are an authority on anything.
Right.
No amount of Einstein was not an authority, believe me.
Right.
No amount of intelligence, no amount of delusional thinking is going to make you an authority.
Yeah.
Okay. So when somebody comes out and somebody introduces them as the authority on something, and they're trying to lock that in, don't claim that for them, because you don't. Just don't.
Right.
Yeah. Don't.
Yeah.
All right, Liz. I love talking to you. I want to bring you back on.
Yes, definitely.
I want to ask you what's the final thought for tonight for you, because you've shared a lot tonight, and we're kind of all, I'm sure the ones that watch this, watch it later, are going to be in a wow moment.
I'm very guilty. Okay, so I'm very guilty of this. So I met this guy across the street. I live in a very kind of depressed neighborhood, but I love my neighborhood. Okay, so because of my ADHD, I can be a handful when I'm talking to people. I can say, "Oh, by the way, there's reptilians," and "Hey, I saw a UFO last night," and then, "By the way, did you know that we do have a base on Mars?" They're like, "You saw a UFO?" You see what I'm saying? They're like, a little at, my friend's like, a little at a time, and then he'll be like, 3 minutes, just take 3 minutes and shut up. I'm like, okay. He's like, let people digest. I'm like, okay. Let people digest. I'm like, okay. You know, because that's how fast my mind thinks. That's just how fast my mind thinks. So I have these all over the house. Notes.
Yeah.
See? And then it'd be like, I'll come back and, hey, remember how I said it's like Christmas? Hey, I forgot about that. Yeah. So yes. So whatever you're thinking about, pursue it. What makes you happy? Do what makes you happy. Don't let people get on your nerves. Hey, I get people to laugh at me every single day. I've been doing this for 5 years. I figured it out. You know, it's like, hey, you ain't going to pull anything over on me. Come on now. No, we haven't even touched paranormal yet.
Right.
I mean, we haven't really gotten into any more theological type stuff yet. So it's like, you know, we can talk about a little bit of whatever, but it's up to you, especially when you saw where the pendulum went and your face changed. That was enough for me. That's all. I didn't have to ask. It was the look in your eyes. I could tell.
Right.
And you're blushing. And you're blushing. I can see that too.
Right. Right. And
I can walk down the street. And I have homeless people that live in my neighborhood. Oh, in fact, I had a homeless person recognize me.
Wow.
From one of my shows. And you know, hey, yeah, thanks. It's, how do you deal with that? It's cool. I appreciate it. I'm very thankful. But I can go out here and say, oh, hey, you need some water. Like people come up to my house. Hey, do you have some water? You have something to eat? Yeah, of course. And but I'll say, oh, by the way, you know, do you ever see anything out there on the road or whatever? And I'm like, yeah. But if I hand them this, you know how many people have held on to that? I have a nail that's out there going into the ground rod. When you come into my backyard, you hold on to that nail and get rid of your nasty energy. And they're like, and I'm like, count to 3. Just close your eyes and count to 3. And how many people close their eyes and count higher than 3 because they're having to download all that stuff into the ground. And then I say, you know what? And I said, my yard is protected. You walk in my backyard, I got 2 big dogs, but I also have some crystals, and they bless me. But hey, yeah. Anyway, but thank you so much for having me on, and I'll definitely be back as much as you need me. So,
absolutely. Thank you.
All right.
And we appreciate you very much.
Yes. Appreciate it too, man.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's been a lot of information, and that's exactly what I intended for it to be. A lot of information. Why? Because we have a lot to explore. And I think this week, with the incredible amount of stuff that has come out in the files, I think it's okay to add a little bit more to the pile. Be ready for the next few shows, because you are going to get a taste of a lot of things. Look at my upcoming show list, and you will see the list of people coming up through the end of June, through the end of June. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And As always, may your journey always be magical.
I've waited for so long to see when you come back to me. Through the wars and battles that were lost, we're born again, it's you and me. The rest is history. Past lives. Past lives. Did we dance together on different floors in 1500 or 1504? We must have been lovers, we must have been something in our past.